Dharma Sansad and Mahavandaleshwar. Who they are, the role they play. Several Hindu religious leaders had given incendiary address targeting the minority community at the closed-door conclave organized from December 17 to 19. The organizers of the Dharma Sansad in Haridwar have announced a Pratikar Sabha on January 16 to protest the FIRs registered against them in connection with the hate speeches at the 3-day meeting last month. Several Hindu religious leaders had given incendiary address targeting the minority community at the closed-door conclave organized from December 17 to 19. The speakers were Mahavandaleshwars of the various akharas or religious orders of Hinduism. The chief organizer of the Haridwar Dharma Sansad, Hindutva leader Yati Narasinghan, is Mahavandaleshwars of Juna Akhara. Swami Prabodhanand Giri and Annapurna Ma, who spoke at the Sansad, are Mahavandaleshwars of Juna Akhara and Nirjani Akhara respectively. VHP's Dharma Sansads. A Dharma Sansad, literally religious parliament, is a platform of Hindu religious leader or sons where decisions are taken on issues considered important to the Dharma. The first Dharma Sansad was organized by Vishwa Hindu Parishad at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi in 1984, where a decision was taken to launch the Ram Janmabhoomi movement. At the next Dharma Sansad held in Udupi in 1985, 8 resolutions were passed, one of which demanded that Sri Rama Janmabhoomi, Sri Krishna Mahastam and Kasi Vishwanath complex should be immediately handed over to the Hindu Samaj. The VHP's Dharma Sansad are called by Margadarshak Mandal, a body of 65 prominent sons from around the country, whenever, according to the sons, a need is felt to guide the Hindu Samaj. The Margadarshak Mandal decides the participants, which include the sons from Akharas. These sons may participate themselves or send their representatives to the Sansad. BHP Joint General Secretary Surendra Jain said the Parishad has so far organized 17 Dharma Sansad, which are in nature of routine meetings to receive guidance from sons. The VHP's last Dharma Sansad was held in Haridwar in 2019 when the sons had asked then Uttarakhand Chief Minister Trivendra Singh Rawat to free temples from government control. VHP and other Sansads. Over the years, newer organizations have called their own Dharma Sansad, which the VHP has tacitly approved. According to Jain, while the VHP organized the first Dharma Sansad in 1984, anybody could hold a Dharma Sansad. Development of new traditions and methods is the speciality of Hindu Dharma. He said, if anyone else uses this title, that does not reduce the dignity and glory of the BHP's Dharma Sansad. Jain, however, disassociated his organization from the Haridwar meeting last month. That was not the BHP's Dharma Sansad. BHP has not patented the term Dharma Sansad, but the entire nation understands what is the language of the BHP and what it is not. Jain also said that Yatin Narasinghan and was not in the BHP's Margadarshak Mandal and that he had never spoken from a BHP platform. Every Akhara Sansad, Juna Akhara President Prem Giri Maharaj defined a Dharma Sansad simply as a meeting of sons and said that every Akhara regularly holds its own Dharma Sansad. If a Mahavandaleshwar holds a meeting of 200 to 400 followers and preaches a sermon, that is also a Dharma Sansad, he said. Ravindra Puri, secretary of Niranjani Akhara, said the Dharma Sansad are intended to propagate Sanatan Dharma and the message of the Bhagavad Gita and the Ramayana. Ravindra Puri said that he opposed a Dharma Sansad of the kind held in Haridwar because a Dharma Sansad should not be a political platform. It should not be against anyone and should have positive thoughts and a positive message. Akhara ambassadors. All 13 akharas in the country nominate Mahavandaleshwars to propagate Sanatan Dharma as the representative of the akhara. The Mahavandaleshwar has no role in the internal organization and financial affairs of the akhara, which is run by an executive body of the akhara concerned. The akharas have their own norms for appointing Mahavandaleshwar. In Juna Akhara, prospective Mahavandaleshwar's name is proposed by an existing Mahavandaleshwar or other senior functionary. If it is good, if he is educated, but more important is speaking skills that can attract and impress people. He must be able to hold satsangs, guide followers, and have knowledge of the Shastras and the confidence to speak to gatherings of 50 to 100 people at least. Juna Akhara President Prem Giri Maharaj said, in Niranjani Akhara, an aspiring Mahavandaleshwar should be educated, have knowledge of the Shastras, should be able to propagate Santanam Dharma, and should have his own ashram or at least an educational institution to hold satsangs and teach Santanam Dharma. They are given the honor of Mahavandaleshwar with the expectation that they will propagate Santanam Dharma as our representative and brighten the name of the Akhara, said Ravindra Puri. Thank you.